level 4 untouchable Enchantress, so they don't actually have to use the Rasta wards, and they can probably get another Axe while it's still nighttime. I don't know. They only have a couple minutes, maybe a minute and a half.
Right now, things looking a little bit dire for Isurus. It just feels like their lineup's kind of run out of gas. I mean, you still do have the hope that an Ember Spirit gives you looking ahead to late, and could be going for a crit build now. Could be on his way to a Crystallis. We'll see if that's going to end up being the case, as did pick up the Claws of Attack. But Smash looking for, one would imagine, a Scepter, as he's picked up the point booster. And everything just seems to be going their way. Wraith King's actually topping out the charts right now in overall net worth. 3 of the top 4 all belonging to Revenge. And Storm has fallen way behind. He was on a great pace early on, but once the Orchid came out, we saw him put it to use somewhat. But now that BKB, unless he's got stuff on the courier I'm not seeing, that's an age away.
They're always focusing him. It's if not the Silence from Night Stalker, then it's Rasta always focusing, and if not him, then it's Storm Spirit. He can't really do anything without a BKB. Living Armor doesn't save him, and to be honest, the first pick tree, it hasn't seemed to work out, and maybe they might make a stand at Roche, but you don't really want to take a 5-on-5 against Revenge right now. They're all at full HP.
Ben Jazz right there still going to work. We're going to see Mystico caught out. This could be an easy kill, but he got the wards down, so he's going to get some damage done in the meantime. And yeah, DDX is in trouble. There's going to be a vacuum into a wall, and now they're looking to follow it up behind the fight. Revenge re-engaging. They managed to catch the tree with the Impetus Spear, and now Zerto's next on the list. Double kill from Masuko. His damage so high. Hellfire Blast catches fullback, and that's going to be 4 for 1. Mystico the only one to drop. DDX did make it away, but the rest of the team dying behind them. Just, again, at this point, everything just going the way of Revenge, and now it's going to be a free Roshan on top of everything else.
That's pretty much a game right there. They lost the gem, and Storm Spirit, he bought back and died the last fight, and he was actually pretty close to his BKB right before that, but off the back of this Aegis, Revenge not even losing anyone there, and Benj is just getting more and more and more items. I don't really think they can take one more fight. I mean, they'll probably try and fight one more time, but this is all but lost for Isurus.
Isurus down to what could be their final breath here in this leadoff game of the International for America's Qualifiers. The coverage here at the NA Hub presented by Monster Energy. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. We've, of course, got a whole day of action on multiple streams, so make sure you check those out in between games, as this one, again, looks like it could be coming down to this we'll have CNB versus NES here on the studio stream. That'll be mine and Merlini's. That'll be our last cast here together. Then I'll be migrating elsewhere. It'll be LD and Fear bringing you Liquid and Revenge following that match too. So make sure you catch everything at the NA Hub coverage. And it's twitch.tv, and I completely forgot the rest of it, if you can remember it. The link for all of our hub.
Maybe a stats guy can pull it up.
Yep, something like that. NA Hub, something along
/ TI4NA.
There it is.
I got it.
Big plays.
Now, Shadow Shaman actually went a pretty interesting build. The Blink, or the casual point booster Blink and the Bloodstone, so screw the Scepter. Just wants to survive, or help his team out if he dies. It's not a bad.
You can always transition. If the game goes late, you've at least got something towards something you're going to want late game on a Shadow Shaman anyway. Tier 3 here in mid. Going to end up dropping.
He doesn't care about anything. He gives no fucks.
Not one. And Mystico now going to be the target. He's Vortex back. Mech's there to keep him alive. They just don't have the damage right now. Wall goes down, and we're going to end up seeing the Axe die before he can do much of anything. And out comes the Wraith King ult. Back up on his feet. Zerto's next on the list. And we're going to see fullback. Just look at him melt. Anytime he's caught with any stun, any lockdown, any silence, he just dies immediately. But Pizza has to head back to the well. But, yeah, that's 4 for nil. I guess 4 for a Wraith King ult if you want to be technical. That's going to be your second set of racks, and that's most likely going to be, there it is, GG, game 1, done.
Revenge played really smartly this game. If you look at all the engagements, they won all of them, and it looks like Isurus may have played poorly or executed poorly, but Revenge, I think, actually played really smartly. They almost never got picked off. They never took small skirmishes in groups of 2 or 3, which is where Storm Spirit and Ember Spirit absolutely wreck you, especially with Living Armor. So the smartest thing they did was just not split up, not give them any quarter. They